it's much too nice a day to be live streaming inside. So I decided I was going to live stream outside and talk about the convention because let's face it, the Annual National Sweepstakes Convention is basically a vacation for some people. So why not do it in my backyard now? The sun is over there. So if I start to lose the light, I'll move my camera, but that view isn't as nice. That is just my car parked near the door because I bought more prizes today that I'm bringing with me for my donations. So, because I did a count and I'm like, oh, I'm short this, I'm short that, I'm short this. So I'm donating a pick a prize and 10 amazing prize packs plus 10 prizes to the friendship draw. There were a couple other donation draws, but my car is so overfull as it is. There's no way I couldn't do any more. So I'm doing actually less than I normally do because I also play a game where I used to hide, fairy dust and with Canadian chocolate. And then if people found it and they came to me, I had another draw. I don't have room for any of that this year. So, it's beautiful out. It's windy. It's hot, which it's 34 degrees Celsius, which is, like double it and add 30 is what they say, right? So that's like 68 add 30. So it's like been like basically 98 to 100 degrees plus humidity. So this is much better than being inside my office with lights and it actually gets really hot in there when I live stream with this. And it's really funny because I can hear all the neighbors around me because everyone's sitting out. So we might hear dogs. 4 houses down is a main road. So we might hear cars, motorcycles, who knows what. But, there's prizes abound. Like if you look around me, you can actually see prizes. There is my Canada Dry hot tub. That is the pink flamingo. I just did a short on it. That's the pink flamingo floaty that I won from Skittles. I just realized I took the towel I had inside to dry. It's a Pepsi towel, just saying. And if you can see the logo there, that's a Coors Light umbrella. This is what living with a sweeper is like. Everything's branded. So funny. So I want to talk about what the annual convention is like and why you should attend. Now, you can't attend this year because registration closed mid-May. So if you don't have a ticket, you can't get in. Like, this isn't a corporate event where, there's advanced pricing and ticket at the door pricing, because how these are run, it's impossible to do at the door. And the reason is it's a volunteer event. So what does that mean? There's not a sweepstakes association that runs an annual convention every year or a company. I used to work in IT. So, and my husband was in IT. I remember one year because I took up my holidays when he went down and I used points. And of course he already had the hotel from work. So, and it was held in Disney Worlds, but he used to do Lotus Notes. Who remembers Lotus Notes? There was a massive convention by Lotus Notes for all their authorized users and dealers and whatnot it was in Disney. So I'd go down with them, and if I didn't want to do a park by myself, I just hang around the hotel pools and then go to the big Lotus Notes parties and events at night. It was so fun. Is there a URL for the Annual National Sweepstakes Convention? Yes. It's sweepingaz.com. Hang on, I'll put it in the comments. This is for next year. And the tickets are the cheapest they're going to be until August 10th, I believe is the day. They're $275 and then they go up to $300. So up until now, you can. So it's all volunteer based. So a sweepstakes. So how it started was a sweepstakes club decided to hold a convention. And the first one, I think, had 60 people at it. Now there's hundreds. This is the 36th annual National Convention. Oh, Captain Billy J Travels just piped in on YouTube, and he's my sweeping buddy. If you go every year, I have his t-shirt saying I'm one of his crew members, and I always have a picture with the captain, and he's so tall. Like, it's so funny because everyone we hang out with on Zoom, everyone's, like little, and then I see him in person and I come up to his armpit. I'm so little. He's huge. He's what, I don't know, 6'5". I'm only like 5'2" or 5'3". I don't even remember. I'm so little compared to him. It's so funny. And anyway, it's so nice to meet the people that you hang out with online, because it wouldn't happen normally. Like, our paths in our regular everyday lives would never cross. But with this hobby, you make some friends and friends for life. So it's so cool that you make friends like that. And anyway, it's volunteer run. So the first one, I think, was held by the Michigan. I have a list somewhere on my website with all the years, and then I couldn't get updated data. So it only went as far as I had, which I think like 2013 or something. So it's really out of date, but it's all the places it was held. Some of them I could add in the places, but I don't have the number of attendees. And it traveled. So whatever sweepstakes club wanted to or volunteered to run the convention had 2 years in advance to do it. And so a club on their own time would run this convention. And so a lot of sweepers pitch in, and that's why the tickets are so the $275. What that covers is it gets you in, and it gets you the tickets for every session drawing, and it gives you so many pick a prize tickets. I'll go over what all these are as we go along. And it gets you a banquet, and then you have to still pay for your hotel, all your other meals, any sightseeing you do, anything like that. What that amount pays for, it pays for the room rental, the banquet, which most people don't understand is a lot of money. Like, go to a hotel and try to plan a wedding and see how much the plates are for a dinner. It's basically the same. What do you mean it's $150 a plate? And they want to keep as much money for the prizes as possible. That's why in Arizona next year, they're going to do a luncheon banquet, because the luncheons are cheaper than the dinners. So then they'll have more money available to buy prizes. So it covers the AV equipment. People don't realize that, the big screens, the microphones, the projectors, that all has to be paid for. Either depending on the hotel and the contract, they may have to use the company that the hotel is authorized with, or they have to use a different company and get permission from the hotel. You can't bring in your own stuff. Like, say, for example, if one of the attendees worked for Coke and wanted to donate soda for everybody during the convention, if it was a Pepsi property, they couldn't do it. And then if somebody worked, say, for Dunkin' Donuts, wanted to bring coffee for everybody for free, no, you can only bring in coffee. The hotel has to supply the coffee. Like, you have to, if you've ever read one of these hotel contracts, I tried to look up, because I've run 2 of them. I tried to look up the contracts that I had. I couldn't find them. I wanted to show everybody what an actual hotel contract was like, and why certain things are the way they are when you go to a convention, because you're limited by the logistics and the legalities of the event. So that funds covers all that. Plus they do registration packets. So everybody gets a packet. This is why you can't do at the door. You get a packet, and it has like some information sheets on it. It usually has the schedule in it, and it has all your session tickets. So how the convention runs is it's Thursday evening, all day Friday, all day Saturday, Sunday morning. Okay. Thursday night is the meet and greet. And the dates change, by the way. Like this year, it's in August. Next year, it's in July. I've even been to one in June, and I've been to one at the end of August. Like I think it ran over into the Labor Day weekend. So they're all over depending on when the people that volunteer to run the convention, the club, what space is there available to them and what dates give them the best price for hosting all of us. And the other thing they usually do is they say, hey, we're bringing in 500 to 700 people to your hotel. Give us a good rate. Give us some bonuses. Give us some perks. That kind of thing. And we usually get it because, so for example, I believe like when we went to Vegas, there was a resort fee of $30 a day. That was waived for us. At this one, I think there's parking is $15 a day. That's waived for us. And we get breakfast, which is normally not as part of the hotel. It's usually a paid breakfast, but our fee is they're giving us for all staying there as part of our room rate a breakfast vouchers. So the club can negotiate some things for the attendees. That's a bonus. And then sometimes they also contact, a lot of times they contact the visitors bureau for the city and find us some things to do and events. So one of the events that they organized, we still had to pay for tickets, but they helped organize all of us, is we're going to baseball on Friday night. So that, you know, I had to pay for a ticket, but that baseball is going to be, I think, like your meal, like probably hot dogs and hamburgers and drinks and snacks and who knows what else. And the game, it's going to be so fun. And then, of course, we all sit together, all of us crazy sweepers. We did that in New Hampshire. It was so fun. And I wore my Blue Jays. I had a Blue Jays shirt, the Canada shirt, because in New Hampshire, that team, the name escapes me at the moment, is the farm team for the Toronto Blue Jays. So it was like a little bit of kind of home there. Anyway, so the Thursday night is the meet and greet. And that's where they usually have games and some draws. Now it's pick a prize. So what you get in your registration package is pick a prize tickets, and it's 20. You usually get 20 of them. And then once you register, you get to be part of the Facebook group. And a lot of times they'll hold draws throughout the year. Like every week they'll hold a draw. And then you can select some type of prize. Sometimes they're donation prizes. Sometimes they're different things. And a lot of times there's also, they say it like 10 more pick-a-prize tickets or another set of 20 pick-a-prize tickets. And you can just pick what you want. So some people will have 40 tickets because they won those draws too. So you can even win before the convention. How fun is that? And then what you do is these are all prizes people have donated or curated to donate. Like I'm putting together a huge basket. It's a felt basket. It's so cool. A lot of people would use it for like throws that you'd have in the living room. Or in a guest room, you'd put some extra blankets and some maybe pillows and some towels in it for your guests. It's beautiful. I have a felt basket, and in it, it's going to be, I call it Costco size because I went to Costco and I got the huge peanut butter, the big all dressed chips. They don't have the big ketchup, so regular ketchup chips, chocolate bars. I have Joe Louis. I have maple cookies. I have just a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put it in a big what do you call those? Cello bags, and put it in front of the felt basket, you know, Canadian Prize Pack. And then they put a little paper bag beside it with number, 21 on it. And they'll put a sticker on my prize number 21. So they match. So then they give everybody a couple of hours to go and put all their tickets in, whatever they want. So if you see one thing you want, you can put all 20 tickets in it. Or you can go around and put one ticket in 20 different things, or you can put 2 tickets in 10 things, or 5 in this one and 1 in that and 3 in there. And so, and a lot of it, is reprising. So somebody might, you enter to win the trip, but you win a hat. So Bill Jensen did a video. Maybe he can I don't know if the picture will post, but if he could throw in a picture of the hat. I don't think it'll go on YouTube. I think he can only do it on Facebook. Everyone won these hats from Valvoline. So funny. I bet any money we're going to see some of those at the convention. But people weren't entering to win the hat. They wanted the trip. Angela says, how do you get to go to the convention and where is it? Well, this year, it's in Little Rock, Arkansas, and registration closed like May 15. So you can't attend this year. And it starts August 6th, 7th, and it goes to the 10th. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's the pick a prize on the Thursday night. And then usually people haven't seen each other in forever. And then you might go and hang out and talk. Like, I don't get to bed early at these things because you're hanging around. Last year was terrible because we were in Vegas. Oh, my God. I'd go find Wendy, if I'd be doing something or hanging around somebody. And then I'd be like, not ready for bed yet. Go to the casino floor. I'm like, oh, my God, we got to get up at 7 because you got to be in the session the next day or you don't win. Because if you don't put your session ticket in and you arrive late and they were doing the draws, too bad. You don't get to win that session. Yes, anybody can go if you buy a ticket, Angela. Everybody's welcome anywhere in the world. If someone from England wants to come, great. If you're in Timbuktu, I think that's a city, not a country. We have a woman, Caroline, in Australia, who's part of our club, virtual contest club meetings. She wanted to come. Unfortunately, her health wasn't up to traveling for this year. We're hoping she gets better and can come next year. So we'll have an Australian. She'll be our first Australian. Yeah, anybody can buy a ticket and you're welcome. And then if it's the first time you've been, you get a newbie sticker on your badge. So everybody knows that you're new. And, they won't let you upload a picture on the live chat. That's too bad. Oh, well. The hat's very funny. It's actually well-made swag. Not that everybody would wear it, but it looks like it's well-made. It's a straw hat with Valvoline fabric underneath and their logo right on top. It's kind of like a big, I don't want to say sombrero. It's like a country hat, kind of. It's all straw. And anyway, it sure keep the sun off. Keep it off your ears and your neck, which actually is getting to be very important. So anyway, so the pick a prize. So you go around and you do your tickets, and that night so you can win the first night. And then the next morning, so there's a Friday morning session and a Friday afternoon session. And Friday morning, so what they do is you get 5 tickets and they're color coded and they're marked with your name. And it says Friday morning session. It'll say Carolyn Willman. Friday afternoon session. So when you go, you better put in the right color for the right session. Because if you put in the wrong one, it will get pulled and you won't win. You have to follow the rules, even at the convention. And I can't believe that people still, now see people make a mistake, right? They grab the wrong one without looking and in it goes. Oops. Yeah, Marie said it was well made. A very nice ice sun hat. Thank you. Yeah, it looked well made. Like, I love me some good, well made swag. As you can see. I didn't think I should have wore one of the t-shirts I've won. Anyway. So what happens is they will have a speaker teach something. Like, I've spoken on Instagram and TikTok. Tom Cavalli has spoken. We had somebody speak a couple of years ago about a life-changing trip they took, which was amazing. And they had a whole slideshow. Some people are comedic, so you're just roaring with laughter. We've had, who did we have last year? Last year was Vegas. Yeah, we had Tom Cavalli talk. Oh, we had a panel at one point. So it was me, Tom Cavalli of I Win Contests, Christy, and I always butcher her last name, Rickshire, and it's totally wrong. One of these days I'll get it right. From Sweep Sheet. She's a doll too. I love her. If you don't go follow her on Instagram already or TikTok, she does great videos. She does unboxings. She does like Tip Tuesdays, Winning Wednesdays. She's got some great advice for people. She shares like winners, like when people that are subscribers report wins. And then there was also Rachel Travis. Was it Rachel from Sweeping America? So we had all like the sweepers there. It was so fun. What's her Instagram name? Sweep Sheet. I'll just put Sweep Sheet in. Everybody already follows Tom and I Win. Sweep Sheet needs some more love. Oh, I just typed wrong. I did sheet. You could just go look up Sweep Sheet and Christy, and I love her. Last 2 years ago, we were a pick a prize. So it was her and I, and everybody could put in their tickets, and we took the winner to dinner. And so the winner and her mom, it was actually the four of us, went to dinner, and then Christy and I just split the bill for the four of us. It was so fun. We went to this Italian restaurant across the street from the hotel. It was delicious. And it was so nice. You know, we were dressed up and the four ladies were out. So that was fun, you know. So yeah, go follow her. And yeah, she's really good. And you should check out, if you're looking for, Sweep Sheet is the oldest. It's the last one left. She's a third owner. Yeah, she's the third owner, and she inherited it because Patty passed away. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how long ago now. Was it 5 years? I think it's been 5 years. Patty Olsterheld owned it, and Christy was her best friend, and Patty passed away. And suddenly. And she had broken her and I shared the same birthday too. She broke her leg, and then something was wrong with it, and they went in and operated and fixed it, and then she went septic and died. So 3 weeks and she was gone. It was very shocking. And that's the thing, you know, you've been part of the community for a long time. Like I've been part of the sweepstakes community. Next year will be 25 years. And it's been 20 years. This will be 20 years this year, this convention, 20 years since my first convention. So I've been part of the community for a long time. And unfortunately, we've seen many amazing sweepers pass away because we're all aging. You know what? I forgot to check to see if anybody left any questions on Instagram. Let me see. Oh, Rich says Scottsdale is expensive. Actually, what's interesting is Scottsdale for next year, the room rates are normally like 400, 450, 500. We're getting them for like 159 or something next year. And that's amazing. Oh, not me tapping on the screen like TikTok. That's very funny. Courtney asked, when is it? So this year's convention is August 7, 8, 9, and 10. And next year it's early July. Is it this? I think it's the same. I think it's like the 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. I have it. You know what? Let me see if I can pull up. I think I can share my screen, present or invite. Let me go pull up the convention website so you can see next year's. So let's see if I can do that. Share screen. Window. Chrome tab. Oh, hey. I can do this. There we go. So this is the 37th Annual National Sweepstakes Convention in 2026. July 9 to 12. There we go. And so it's already open, and registration. There's the forms. And there's the pricing. So you need to enter by the 8th or the 10th. Like the end of this convention is the cheapest. After our convention this year, the rate goes up. So I'm buying, they're going to have a table at the vendor room in this year's convention. So I will be buying a ticket this year and then the resort. See, there's the accommodations. Just the resort. Oh, yeah. So it's $150. I was wrong. It's not $159. I guess maybe I was thinking $149. It's $150. And then the suites are $184 per night. And we did a suite last time, and 3 of us shared it. So it was really affordable. And because we got a suite, there was so much room. It was worth. And look, the resort fee's been waived. There's no parking fee. And it's the same hotel that they did it twice before. So I'm going to stop sharing this and I come back to this. Oh, I did it. At the convention, Hannah asked, has there been any prizes you won that you just took the cash if that was an option? That's not an option at the conventions because a lot of the prizes are either purchased with your registration fee or they are donated. Like I'm donating 10 prize packs. And all of them are well over $50. I think they're closer to $75 each worth value of things like the bag and I found 5 of these beautiful canvas bags with 4-leaf clovers all over them that zip. Like you could use it to go shopping, to the beach, run errands, pack it for a weekend. I mean, these things are amazing. And full of stuff. So no, it's not a cash option. You can't bring all the things back to me and ask for the cash. That's totally funny. In general, no, I haven't. Because I haven't won anything that was an option. That tends to be more of an option in the United States than in Canada, because in the United States, you pay income tax on your winnings and we don't. So companies aren't incentivized to give the cash, whereas in the States, companies know that the prizes could be a tax burden. So they're more likely to offer a cash option. Now, when the pandemic shut everything down, a lot of sweepstakes closed, and some of them just changed the prize to, hey, we were going to send you to go see the Stanley Cup, but since we think it'll be canceled, we don't want to shut the contest down. We're just going to offer you the $7,500 cash if you win, or whatever the prize was. So some of them did cash like that. So I haven't, but I know some people have. Like Tom actually, Cavalli talked about this because he had won a few trips, and some of them they were trying to get things together because he won them during the pandemic or just before the pandemic. And I think there was 4 in total. 1 he's still waiting for, 1 he went on, and I think 2 just said to him, this is very difficult. Can we just give you the cash instead? And he's like, yeah, sure. So sometimes it didn't work. Oh, Amy mentioned she won $100 Amazon gift card a week ago. Woot woot. And she is also getting ready for the convention. I will be sitting with Amy at this year's convention, along with Wendy and a couple other friends. We've already are like, okay, we're sitting together. Now we're going to have to make sure. I think Amy's, so if you saw my pictures last year from the Annual National Sweepstakes Convention, Amy is my special sweepstakes buddy. So we're going to hang out again this year. I'm so excited. And It's a secret, but shh. Jen told me she got some stuff for Amy and she put it away in a safe spot and she can't find it. So Amy, you may or may not get gifts from Jen if she can't remember where she put them. That's so funny. I know, isn't it? You buy something special for somebody because you're like, oh my God, this is perfect. And I know I'm going to see him in several months. And you put it away in a safe spot because you don't want it to get wrecked. And then you plumb forget where it is. I have done that before. That is so funny. And yeah, so Amy, I've known, I don't know, 10 years maybe. I think I've known Amy. Jen, I've known since like 2000, I think, and 8. And like Wendy, I've known since 2008. We've gone to like, I think this is like our 10th or 12th convention together. Oh, Hannah says, I just won an instant prize for soccer tickets in Utah, but they don't provide transportation, but it was still so exciting to win. Yeah, sometimes you enter, they aren't clear enough in the rules. And so you enter thinking, you know, this is going to be awesome. And then it's not. Let me just check the Instagram dates. So let me see if there's been any more questions over there. Yeah, unfortunately, the StreamYard won't. It'll pull in the Facebook and the Instagram. Instagram and YouTube. No, Facebook and YouTube chat, but not Instagram. I have to go check Instagram. Who knew? I don't know. But so anyway, let's go back to the Friday morning. So you get the session tickets, and we have speakers on all kinds of different topics for sweepstakes. So, oh, Tom is correcting me. We are going to put his comment up. Had a couple that offered some cash, but some were in the rules. Some are just easier. But these are all in the past couple of years. Before 2020, never been offered one. That's interesting. And here's the thing. Even if a cash option wasn't in the rules, there's always a clause really far down in the rules that basically the sponsor has the right to do whatever they need to do. Like if something goes awry with the sweepstakes, they could just cancel it. If something goes wrong with the prize, they can change it. So they're protected by law. So if you, the sweepstakes rules are a legal and binding contract between the sponsor and the entrant. And you saw that enforced in the McMillions documentary where that's what the Attorney General used to prosecute the cheaters was the official rules. So the official rules are written in such a way that the sponsor can basically do whatever they need to do. So when the shutdowns happened and sponsors just canceled giveaways, they were in their full legal right to do that because they have that clause in there. Then even if the rules didn't offer a cash prize and circumstances dictated that it was just easier, they were in their full legal right to say, hey, we're having difficulty doing this. Would you accept a cash prize? Even if it wasn't in the rules, they have the opportunity to do that. I've won prizes where I won an electric guitar that was worth X number of dollars. I think it was $800 or something. And it took a long time and they shipped a different one. And in there, they put a letter and they said, we're so excited that you won. We're so happy you support us. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that guitar. We got this one and we hope you love it, but it is less expensive than that one. Stay tuned because we're sending you a check for the difference. Wow. And they were in the legal right to change the prize. If you read the deep rules and the legalese, they can do that. But what was nice was how they framed it. I've seen sweepstakes in the past where they've had to change the prize because it wasn't available. And they sent a lesser prize and said nothing. And people were pissed. Now, the sponsor can legally do that, but why would you piss off the people? It was so much better when the sponsor said, hey, we know you love our products, but we couldn't get this. So we're going to make it the same and keep drinking our drinks. Oh, Bill says, I won a trip to Paris worth $2,000. They substituted a gift cards worth $2,000. Never made it to Paris, but still got the value of the trip. That's all right too. So that's interesting. Anyway, back to the convention. So then we have speakers. And then, of course, what happens is all those tickets that we put in the drum start to get drawn. So they pull out the big prizes first, right? So everybody's in the draw for the big prizes. And then they put those in envelopes. So each session has big prizes, not cars, but sometimes TVs, it's usually computers, iPads, because a lot of people fly. So they want stuff that people can take. Mind you, one year I won a portable vacuum, and thank God, like one of those stick vacuums. Thank God I drove that year. It was big. But last year when I run a Roomba, thankfully I had taken so many prizes with me. I had an extra suitcase, and I had to check my second bag because I brought my Roomba back, and I use it and I love it. But I had to pay $50 to get my Roomba back because I had to fly it back. Sometimes there's also UPS services and things. People ship things home. That happens. So then there's draws. So there's the morning session. Then everyone has like a 90-minute break, go eat lunch. Restaurants, some people just go back to the rooms. We bring a lot of snacks. Sometimes we go and buy food and keep it in the room, and so we can just go and relax. Some people go for a swim in the pool, just chill off. Come back for the afternoon session, same thing. Different ticket, speaker, prizes. And then Friday night, we're going to an excursion. Sometimes, depending on where it is, there's been casino trips. This year, there's bingo. There's the baseball game. Other ones have had, some people just go and have dinner. Some people just go hang out in their room. Some people go to the pool. Some people go and explore the city. Like whatever you want. Like the convention's I've been to Atlanta, Salt Lake City, Utah, Orlando, Florida, Boston. It was in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but I missed that one. I've been to the Quad Cities. It was in Minnesota, Minneapolis. It's been we've had some minis. I've been to minis in New York and Hershey, in Pennsylvania. We've had the convention was in California. I missed that one because I moved that year. And San Antonio. Yes. Thank you, Amy. Remind me, San Antonio. San Antonio was so fun. So it was in Texas. It's been all over. So again, this year it's in Little Rock, Arkansas. Next year it's going back to Arizona. They should just give you a code to claim your prizes at the convention. Yeah, that's not how the convention works. Whoops. Oh, Tom Cavalli updated the list. Thanks, Tom. I'm going to have to go. I can't even see me right now. Yeah, I've got the list up to 2013. Oh, and your comment cuts off. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll have to go because what we could see on the screen was exactly what I have on my Facebook page, on my blog. So, yeah, they had, Cali Girl said California was 2018? 2018. I don't know. I'm going to go and update. I guess that's a job I got to do, is go and update that list. But yeah, there's been a couple of cruises. It started in Detroit with Al Sayward, who has passed away in 2021. I miss him. I have some conventions. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, there was Boston, Orlando. Yeah, Vegas twice, Phoenix a couple of times, Little Rock. Where in California? It was in San Diego. Oh, Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, so it was San Diego. Yeah, 2019, it was San Diego. Yeah, I was moving. That didn't work out. Oh, no, I missed Charlotte, North Carolina because I was moving. And then I missed San Diego because I was at a destination wedding. So sometimes you can't go, which makes me sad. But that's why this year I can. Cali Girl says, I wonder if they'll ever have it in California again. Well, that's the thing. It's all volunteers that offer to run it. And it was Steve Dadoff who ran it. And I don't know if him and his club are capable of running it because he's getting older. And I don't know if he has the energy. It wouldn't be till 2027. So that's, 8 years since the last one. And that's a lot of health when you're, I think he's in his 80s now. So I don't know if he has the stamina to run a convention because it's a lot of work. Like, that's why we know where it is so this year in 25, they're going to pick 27. So the club that runs it has 2 years to organize it because it's all done by, again, I stress volunteers, and it's a lot of work. That's why I won't run another one because I've done it twice. Minis. I didn't even do full on convention. I did mini ones, and that was enough. So, yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, so the prizes that you get are ones that the convention bought and ones that people donated. And then there's the ones that you bring stuff to. So there's so many prizes to be won. Some people win a lot, and some people, there's been years I've won nothing. And sometimes I've won some stuff, and sometimes I've won a ton. Like, it just depends on the year. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Oh, Abby, the neighbors have come over for a swim, and Abby is going nuts. Okay. The dog is here. I did not anticipate the dog showing up. She's going to go get her ball. Oh, my God. Abby, I don't know if I can get her to be on camera. Come here. Let me see if I can show you this dog. Look. Hello, Abby. I'm live streaming in the backyard. Oops. And the dog is here. I just showed Abby to everybody. Oh, my goodness. The neighbors help us out because George is away, so he's been helping out keeping because I can't manage the pool and the hot tub and the yard. Oh my God, the dog is bringing me the ball. This is hilarious. Anyway, yeah, I don't need a dog. You have to go get me the ball. I'm sitting here live streaming, Abby. This is, and that's the, oh God, she's running in the background. She wants to play. She 100% wants to play. She's the feistiest dog I have ever met. And actually the neighbors that just came by, we've, several times I've won tickets to events for 4, like local events, and we've all gone out. I've invited them for the other set of tickets, and it's so fun. Like, I love sharing prizes. The last one we did was a cover band for Sting called, oh my gosh. Okay, here she goes. Oh my God. You want live stream? This is really live stream. Oh my God. No, I can't keep doing this, Abby. She just boomed it over there. But the conventions are so fun. So they, so anyway, that's what it is. And then Sunday, so then again, it's the same. Saturday is a session, and then there's a banquet. And then that's when the bigger prizes are. So there's no speaker, there's dinner, and then larger prizes. And then there's an after party that's optional. You can buy tickets to that. And then there's even bigger prizes. Like huge prizes, like $1,000 cash and $1,000 worth of scratch tickets and things like that. Those are huge prizes. I didn't buy tickets to the after party, So then Saturday night after the banquet and all those prizes are drawn, then, you know, a couple of us will probably go hang out somewhere and or just go to the pool because it's in the summer. So, oh my gosh. Oh no, it ended up in the pot. Can you get it? Oh my gosh. You gotta see. Oh, she got it. I was going to show you guys what happened, but she's bringing me the ball again. How am I doing this? This is my live streaming on YouTube. And let me go to Instagram. I got to see if anybody left any comments. When did you get a dog? No, it's not my dog. This is the neighbor's dog. Uh-oh. Did I lose the Instagram live feed? Oh no. Oh, there we are. Okay. This is funny. I can hear her. She's over there. Oh, well, this is, oh, Amy says she's going to the after party. Ooh, that's going to be fun, Amy. Yeah, so what's nice is you can pick and choose what you want to do. And, oh gosh, all right. You can pick and choose what you want to do. And you can sit with different people and you can meet different people. And every year there's like, some people can come and some people can't. Like I said, there's years that I missed because, you know, I was at a wedding or I moved. I didn't have the budget. I moved that year and I didn't have the budget to attend. But then there was the shutdown so that it went online for a year. So I missed a bunch. And then, you know, when everything kind of came back to normal, I started attending again. So that worked out really, really great. But I want you to go, if you want to see, I have a blog post called What to Expect at the Annual National Sweepstakes Convention. I've got blog posts from previous years. Last year, I was so busy and tired. Normally, I blog each day and document the events so people have an idea of what's been happening. Last year, of course, being in Las Vegas, we were up early and to bed late. And then I came home for one day and I drove to Silva Method training. So I was beyond tired. By the time I was finished that, I had a cold. And I didn't properly blog the convention. So then finally, I wanted to link to it. So I took all the live TikTok videos that I did and posted on YouTube after and shared those so you could see what we did all day, every day. Oh, God, this is crazy. So anyway, if anybody has any questions about the convention, you can email me questions at contestqueen.com. Of course, there's always a chance to win from me. Hello, I'm the Contest Queen. If you want to win a book, there is a link in the description, a Rafflecopter link. You can just click on it. You can win any book you want. I have translations. I have, oh, she's catching this thing live. I should almost turn you guys so you can see her, this crazy little dog. And come on, Abby. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Oh, you got to give me the ball. Okay, watch this crazy dog. She's already gone. Look, she's anticipating. Oh, you can't even see. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll just stick to this. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. You have to pull up a chair so she can join the live. Yeah. Okay, Abby, watch. I'm going to pick up the camera, not my computer. Okay, where are you, Abby? Oh, she's behind the Buddha. There she is. That's the Buddha I got from Helene Hadsel's house. There she is, this crazy little dog. That's all she does. She just runs around the backyard. Oh, I have to say, though, this is much more fun out here than being inside of my office. It's beautiful weather. It's fresh air. The sun's kind of coming down now. I might go back in the hot tub. I don't know. I got to shock it, actually. I need to add some water to it and put some more chlorine in there. And that was one of my best instant wins ever. Oh, the ball just came flying back. That's hilarious. Yeah. So the conventions are, Carolyn Dog Whisperer, no. They love me because I'm not a huge puppy. I'm not a pet person. Like, I love them. I'll play with them. I enjoy them. And then they go home. It's kind of like grandkids for some people, right? You have fun and then they go away. I don't have to pick up poop. I don't have to walk them in the winter. I don't have to take them to the vet. Okay. I don't know where your ball went. That's your job to find it. Hang on. Oh, I think it went under the barbecue. Okay. Anyway, I'll have to go. She's going crazy looking for this thing. Oh, you blew up the flamingo. Yeah, the flamingo float is George. I said, this thing's huge. He said, use the air compressor in the garage. Did it and used it, and it is fun. It's huge. Like, I lean back and the thing is like around like this. I tried doing it forward. That didn't work. And I'm expecting 2 more floats from Bubbly. Do you find it? Oh, I think it's under the barbecue. Oh, dear. Anyway, this poor little thing. She's looking everywhere. Anyway, if you have any questions, go and watch some of my convention videos from the past, like at the events, or go read what to expect at a convention, and then go to Sweeping AZ to see what all the things are, and they keep updating it. There's a Facebook group, but you can't join the Facebook group until you register. It's for registered attendees only. And I'm going to register at the event because it's easier for me to pay cash at the convention to register. It's easier for me to do that. So that's what I do. But you can go online and register right now. And then I usually don't book the hotel till later because I have all the time. And you have to prepay one night. They started doing that, I don't know, maybe like 15 years ago. Because what most people don't understand is that when you sign a contract with the hotel and you're telling them all these people are coming, you're guaranteeing them so many hotel nights at this rate. If you don't meet that number, you still have to pay them for that. So if they said they're going to sell 1,000 resort nights and they only sold 800, they have to pay for 200 out of the convention budget. That's a lot of prizes. Or somebody's personally on the hook. That's not good. So I always stay in the convention hotel, and I like to come a night before and I stay the day after because I just find it's easier. So actually, we are actually there for 5 nights because we're staying there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're leaving on Monday because that way we don't have to rush. Now, some people have to leave right away on Sunday because they got to work on Monday, but thankfully I work for myself. So guess what? I can work anywhere. I now have this portable setup, so I can do this anywhere, which is so exciting that I've got it set up this way that I can do that. And I'm also starting to lose the light. It's actually pretty bright on the screen, which is fascinating, but it's starting to get very dark here, and our house lights are on. Maybe I'm glowing because of the screen, the computer screen. But yeah, go check all that out and see if you want to come next year. We've been at the Arizona resort, but apparently they're renovating it this year and it'll be done in October. So by the time we go next year, it's going to be even not like it was great. So I don't know what they're doing to make it even better, but it's going to be nice to see what they do. So I'm very excited to go to that one, and I'll probably get one of the suites again because it was so nice having all the space. And that one is a little far. I won't be driving to that one. I will be flying to that convention. But we did, a bunch of us, one of the girls that I was with, she rented a car. So that was nice because then we were able to drive around and go see things. And we did one of the excursions they helped coordinate. Now, again, that's another out-of-pocket expense. It's up to you if you want to do it. I like to try and go and do more things because if you're already there, why not see the area? And next year, I'd like to book more time before or after, because I'd really like to get to Sedona. So maybe I can do a little better planning and get to Sedona with that. Alrighty, so to wrap up, go enter the giveaway to win a book of your choice. It can be paperback, Kindle, Audible, and any which one available. The winner gets to choose. I'm currently running another sweepstakes with Book Throne. So it's an Amazon gift card and 12 months of Audible. So you should go and enter that. It's on my homepage. And of course, I'm awesome. So like and follow me on whatever platform you're watching me on. Let's see. Oh, Michael Loge. I can't put him on the screen. If you like the law of attraction, he is your guy. You got to go follow Michael Loge, LOA. He is in Victoria, Canada, and he's like one of the premier law of attraction people in the world. And he's got the quintessential law of attraction book that you have to go and read. And my favorite example in his book is how to remove doubt, because you don't have to completely remove doubt to manifest what you want. Mark wants to know how often he can enter my contest. Well, it's a Rafflecopter contest, so you can do each option once. So I think it's 4 or 5 chances. And you can enter every month. I do this every month. Plus, every month, I also, on the 2nd, host a Sweepstakes Masterclass giveaway and give away 25 seats to my Sweepstakes Masterclass. And then as for the Book Throne giveaway, I'm not sure what their entry limits are. I think it's similar. I think they're using Gleam. So you can only enter, or is it Viral Sweeps? I don't know which widget they're using. Just follow their options to enter for the Book Throne one. Book Throne is always hosting giveaways, all kinds of giveaways. Now, as an author, I use it as a marketing tool. I pay to be part of one of their giveaways. They'll say, hey, we're hosting an Audible giveaway from the 25th of this month to, the 25th of the next month. And so I pay, and then they have options like how many do you want people to follow you here? So for every social channel, it's my marketing dollars. And then they get a bunch of authors to put it together. So it covers the cost of the prize and gets us all marketing for a budget that the author can afford. And the entrants can get a much better prize than I could afford on my own. So, and then you can discover some really neat new authors too, which is cool. So that's a neat one. And so that's how many times you can enter there. And the same with my Sweepstakes Masterclass. I just have so many options and you can just enter. And some people have won more than once. Like not in the same month, obviously. Actually, the Rafflecopter one time. I've been doing this for 8 years now. I don't know. How long have I had? I've had Zoom since 2017. So I think I started this in 2018. And for the first time, 2 months ago, it pulled the same name twice. So I just disqualified the second time and drew one more name. Yeah. So that's what was kind of, I've never seen it draw the same name twice. And it did. So that gave the proper 25 people a chance to come. And then those classes are interesting because you get to ask whatever you want. So people mail questions in advance and then I go through them step by step and I teach. And then I go through each person attending and say, what questions do you have? And we go over it. It's supposed to be a 1-hour class, but it's always 2. Because some stuff we really want to make sure we go into detail. And then the other thing is we get chatting and having fun and, talking, or somebody will tell a story or give an example, or I'll talk about this and someone will say, oh, I had this happen, sometimes there's seasoned sweepers. We had one guy had a problem we discovered he was using an AOL email, but we went through, me and 2 seasoned sweepers were peppering him with questions, trying to figure out why he wasn't winning, and he was doing everything right. And then we realized he had a very old email address, and we told him to start using Gmail. And then 3 days later, he messaged me and he'd won 3 prizes already, changing from AOL to Gmail. So if you have an old email address like Hotmail or AOL, get on Gmail. And that was from the class. And he said it was the first thing he'd won in a long time. So it was a good thing he won that class, because it revitalized his hobby. So it's a really good thing. And if you're new to the hobby and are stuck on a few things, we can literally walk you through. And just like I shared my screen tonight, that's why I started using Zoom back in 2017, because no other program was allowing me to do that. And I walk people through this. They're saying, I'm having a problem with this particular sweepstakes, or I don't understand these rules. And we literally, I screen share and we go through and we walk through each step, and it's fantastic. So if you have any questions about sweepstakes contests and giveaways, or of course the annual National Sweepstakes Convention, which I am so excited. Now, my next video on this will be at the convention hotel, and we're going to live stream unpacking all the stuff that I brought with me and sorting it into prize packs, because it's going to be a massive undertaking. Because you should see how I've packed all this stuff. Holy cow. It's going to be so fun, though. I'm so excited. I haven't seen some people in so long. So I'm extremely excited to see all my sweepy friends, and to see what I win, and to see what I learn. Because you know what? Even though I've been doing this since 2001, and I'm a super seasoned sweeper, the hobby's changing at such a radical rate with all the technology that I learn something new every time. I've always learned something new at the convention. Every year I've made new friends. I've seen new things. It's so worth going. If it's in your budget, absolutely plan to go to the sweepstakes convention in Arizona. Yeah, Donna said, yeah, I watched the unpacking last year. I hope to go to my first one soon. Yes. And I did 2 of them, because remember I went in, last year in March, I did it when I went to the one in North Carolina, and then I did it again when I was going to Vegas. But Vegas, I shipped things down because I was flying, and then I packed my suitcase and took more stuff. This year, because of the logistics, I'm just packing my car and driving down. So I let them know. I sent an email to the convention on the 15th saying, because I'm crossing the border, it's not the same as other people that are just sending, a small box. I wrote them and said, hey, I'm bringing everything with me. Here's what I'm bringing, so you can count it in there, so they know what to expect, because they're trying to organize, right? They need to know how many prize packs they're putting for each session. They try to even out the prizes throughout the entire event, so everyone has an even chance to win, which is really nice. And so I let them know what I'm bringing, so they can put that in their count. Even though they physically don't have the prize, they know what to expect. And then I also, I've brought a little 3-hole punch. I got to just pack some ribbon. I tie one of my business cards to the prize pack, so they know it was my donation. Not that the winner won't figure it out when they open it up with all the Canadian treats inside, but, when they're calling the prize, they'll say, this is a lucky prize pack donated by, so-and-so, and it's easier for them when there's a tag on there. Oh my God, I gotta go, because it's getting dark. Like, look at the light in the back now. You barely see the flamingo. And the only reason I'm glowing is because my computer screen's here. And and I'm going to start seeing mosquitoes soon, I'm sure. But this was fun doing it outside. It feels like the vacation. It feels like it's so warm out. It feels like Arizona, Arkansas. I'm so excited to see everybody. Yeah, and I got to pack my swimsuit. They have a nice pool at the hotel. And the same in Arizona, by the way. They had, I don't know, I think 3 pools. There was a smaller one near us, and then there was a main one in the middle, and then I think they had another one on the other side. So yeah, flip-flops and bathing suits. That's what you got to bring to the convention. It's so fun. Anyway, I will talk to everybody later before this completely goes dark. And I hope to see you there. And if not, join my chat, enter my giveaways, and good luck.